Alright, tapping back in with the squad. So my alert went off. So what that means is that the levels that we highlighted in the previous video, it was met. Um, the weekly fair value gap was met on euro, and well, it's funny how I projected one standard deviation above price on the last video, but we actually went up to two, and it's actually not that surprising because the news driver sent it up to the average day range high, and well, we had the diversions. We can clearly see we have a divergence here. We don't even need to drop to the smaller time frame. We have here SMT, and at the same time, yeah, at the same time on euro, in here we had a failure swing, right? But reasons why I don't like to trade on Q1 and on a Monday. This is Monday's function. See, we open and we just consolidate. This is a good sign for me for Monday because this means for this week it line up with the accumulation week that I have in as our expectation. Now the trades were on this side over here, but again I didn't this account this um these feed is the feed that I have more lines and all the other levels on the chart, the average daily ranges and everything, and I have it off right now, so that's why the chart clean. Yes, I just wanted to illustrate the levels that we highlighted in the previous video. We went up. Now I did take a loss on this. Now mind you, I did not enter this on the challenge. I'm not entering these trades on the challenge phase. I'm just entering these trades on trader view just to stay close to price and how I view price. With the understand that I have, I did take a loss initially. I went short um in this was the news driver here. I went short in it went above this candle high, and here the highest on this candle was 6804, 6804, 6804. Right, so 68, was it 6804? Sorry, 6842, 6842, and I was on your 1 minute chart, so 6842 right before the news, 6842. Yeah, so I went short and we cleared this, we went down, so I went short somewhere in here. The first, oh, I forgot I could just put on my executions, just executions, right? So I went short right at the top of this candle in here, when this candle was open in here and was going up. I went short in here, and my stop was actually, yeah, I went short in here. My stop was somewhere here, but the point is the stop that happened in the news candle. But it was not a big stop. It was really literally just about, I think it was like, I went short here. I think my stop was like right above here, the swing high or something. But I don't really care about who have the smallest stop loss or the biggest stop loss. I just putting it at a logical level. So if I went short in here, after we sweep these highs, the nearest high would have been here, you know. And for euro, my stop when I went short on euro, well, the stop loss had remained up top here. I put stop over the 5-day average range high just in case news wanted to get up. So it was a bigger stop on euro, but I'm looking for a longer move. But the average day range high was already met on pound, so I wasn't really anticipating it wanted to go all the way up after we started to move off of it, you know. And when I went short in here on euro, um, seeing at how we didn't really went above it that much after Actually, we didn't go on top of it at all. For the New York session, I say, well, maybe they might just reach up to it and then sell off. And again, the next logical swing high from where my entry was right there. So I just put it above that. But that just was the framework for the setup. I'll take off the executions because you will see all these arrows on the screen and you don't really need to see that. Again, yes, this is the paper trading account. All trades on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Therefore, the trades would be done in demo and we just for educational purposes. So ideally, I wanna so from this accumulation in here on euro, um, how we can gauge this, I would say that I definitely would want to take out something at this high here. Reason being, you see how the market opened Sunday and trade up fast. If you look here, we have these lows in here liquidated, right? And then this down day, which was Wednesday, this is the last down candle after the liquidation. So this could be a potential candle when price get back to it. It might want to trade off and go up. Even though I expect him foreign to go lower because I expect him bullishness on dollar. But I would want to take something off inside this day is what this is 71.46. So if I go down to the 50-minute chart, 71.46, that would be around here. And we see and how it lining up with 7142, this accumulation in here. And we could also project from here to here how low under we could go. So I would just take off the majority of the trade right at this. So I'll put a buy limit of 300, which is 3 lots. So when we get down, it will take off the 3 lots and it will just leave on the remainder, one to get down to the TP. As for pound, same thing. If we look on the daily chart, we inside of this down day. We swept it here, so this could be a sweep candle to continue going lower, which I anticipate. At least two, we didn't get down to exactly where I would like to see pound go to. And if we look at the 4-hour chart, we break out of the accumulation here, went up to Susan deviation, and we come back down. So I would actually put a buy limit. What price is this? This is 46.96. 46.96 right in here. 46.96. 46.96. So I put a buy limit of 4 lots, and I will let the remainder, if you want to get down into here, I just let that run, and that will be the trade. Now again, on a Monday, I'd like to trade on a Monday because again, the function for Monday is accumulation. We open here for the day, and you saw how we trade up, and for London session and New York session we just in a tight range. And also on euro, we open for the day in a tight range, went up and sell off. So we have a clear divergence here, but this is the function of Monday, and not only Q1 for Monday, this is also the function I anticipate for the week. We're just going to be whipsawing back and forth, with the goal is to like clear the board of the previous weeks. So we see this week we already went and take this week high, so I already looking for the previous week, this week low to get take now. And here we already trade up into the weekly fair value gap. That's why I'm actually anticipating more leg to come down is the previous week. So this is where we're looking at for the previous week to come down to. Once that clear the board on both sides, it will set me up going forward for the next coming weeks, at least for this month, and the first actually for this quarter, to be quite honest, because I anticipate the dollar index to we haven't reached the goal for me on the dollar index, but I anticipate the dollar index to want to get up into these levels here that I have on the last videos that I've been making, you know. But that's why I don't like to trade on Mondays. All right. Now setups will come, and then you have to be disciplined because I well, it went off. I could have taken this on my accounts, but I don't want to get any habit of trading on these days and trading in these environments because it's not becoming of somebody who trying to stick with rules and who trying to be disciplined, right? And I trying to set up build a framework, a proper framework for my whole trading system because I realized I had a good entry model, I had a good understanding of price, but in terms of profit targets and when to be in the markets, that needed work because I would always be like either a day late or well in the beginning I noticed this coming on to the end of the last year I was always like a day behind. So what I mean by that is like days where I wanted to sell it was a buy and days where I wanted to buy was a sell. But the other day it take off in the direction I wanted. So I always was basically jumping the gun and then I fixed it from being a day behind to like a session behind. And then I fixed it from that, well I can't say fix, I improve I guess. And then from that it went down from being a session behind, from literally being an hour too early. Or not hour too early, but like a 15 or 5 minutes too early, you know? Because I have an idea where the market wanna go, but I still don't wanna miss the move. Or I don't wanna miss this. Basically FOMO then, you know? And no, I say, you know what, I don't have no such thing as that, especially when you know what you're looking for. It's always opportunity, so don't suffer from that. So, I just want to come and make this video just to illustrate the levels we were looking at. Price did trade up into it and we did get a reaction. So, this week everything will be in demo trading. So, from the remainder of the week, we have some news coming in. We have Fed talking tomorrow. Jolts, but we have CPI for foreign. You know, the first week of the month does always be these kind of price action, and in the second week we normally get CPI and PPI and stuff. So we don't have anything yet for next week on Monday and Tuesday, but I definitely will put some in if prices don't get to the levels they wanted to get it to. So I'll check you guys back in the next videos and take it from there.